Hey everybody, welcome to a quick guide on how to make your SIR-5rM8 make you an abundance of MEDBREWS. I know in my live streams a few people have been saying, hey TK, when can you post a video on how to make your SIR-5rM8 or your robot make you MEDBREWS passively so that we don't have to do it ourselves, which most people understand. The making MEDBREWS is a process. You need several things. One, you have to be able to make narcotics, and you have to have your plants set up, and you have to have the whole 9 yards, and you have to set them in your cooker and set everything up. And so this quick tutorial is going to show you guys how to do that. I set this up last night, and this is going to be a really short setup because I have to stream in just a little bit. So again, for those who are unaware, I play on PvE official. So this is an official server. Everything I do in the live stream, it's all real time and whatnot. So let's talk about this real quick. I set up a little station, as you guys can see, outside of my main base. Here we are. We have a deddy full of some narcotics. We have one crop plot because I want to show you guys how simple this can be. We are growing tinto berries, which is a necessary item for us to be able to make our MEDBREWS. So inside here, we don't have anything going on. As you can see, there's nothing in the fridge, nothing going on. So let's talk about what we need to do. Immediately, we need to take out one narcotic. We need to grab one tinto berry. We're gonna go into our robot with the narcotic and the tinto berry. We're gonna right click on it and add as input. Same with the narcotics. We're going to go in, right click, add as input. If you are on controller and or on console, I apologize. I don't know what the buttons are, but it would be your input button, what you normally use instead of our right click to add to the input. That's the same value button that you would use. So you're going to do that. And what we need to do, and that's just showing what the robot should be prioritizing, right? So now we go back into our SIR-5rM8. I call him Medi 2 to be exact, because that's exactly what he is. You're going to see down at the bottom right, the mejoberry and the narcotics are both showing, or I'm sorry, the tinto berry and the narcotic are now showing as input. So this is Medi's main focus right here. We're going to go over to our crop. See the tinto berry? We're going to enable withdrawal. This will allow the tinto berries to be acquired by Medi here. So I'm not going to do that yet, otherwise he's going to stand up and start collecting. But what we're also going to do, we're going to come over here and we're going to enable withdrawal from our narcotics. So let's go ahead and do this. Narcotics, withdrawal. Okay. Then we're going to go over here to our tintos. We're going to enable withdrawal. And then we're going to come over here. And we don't want to set withdrawal value from this, not currently, right? So what we need to do now, we need to make, we'll just grab one stack of these. This will just show for value, and one stack of narcotics, because you guys are going to see what we need to do right here in the cooker. Go ahead and place your narcotics, add as input. And here is the tricky part. When you're in the cooker, it's going to ask you for how many stacks. I go ahead and I'll put 20. Okay? 20 stacks of narcotics to always be in here cooking. Okay? Now that we have 20 stacks as the input, so again, you're going to put your narcotics in, right click, set as input. We'll go ahead and remove this again just to show. Go in, right click, set as input. X stacks, you're going to change that one stack to 20. Okay? So now the robot's like, hey, this bot, this random guy that just made me wants 20 stacks of narcotics in this cooker at all times. I can comprehend that. So that's what we need right there. Then we're going to take our stacks of tinto berry, or stack I should say. We're going to right click and we're going to say, please don't autocraft ever again. That's what we're going to say. Jesus criminy. Look at me. I'm already effing up. So we're going to turn off the cooker before we start making paint again. we're going to right click, add stacks. This one, we're just going to max it out. We want the maximum amount that we can have here for stacks of tinto berries, because that's the most demand, right? So look at that. Our Medi boy live action just came over, grabbed the narcotics, and threw them in here. What an amazing ability, right? What a great guy. He's a, you know, Medi boy right here, great guy. Arguably my favorite tribe mate right now. So we're gonna come, now that we've got our input set correctly to narcotics and the tinto berries that we want in here, we're gonna come over here. We're actually gonna turn this off before Medi boy starts freaking out and making things that we don't want him to make currently, because he's gonna try to start making MEDBREWS without us. We're gonna come here, disable autocraft. Okay, we're gonna turn it back on, so never autocraft, never autocraft, especially in the beginning while you're setting this up. Afterwards it's fine, because we have to set up what's important. So we're gonna go ahead and craft one MEDBREW. Okay, we are not going to do anything with that, or this for that matter. So we're enabling autocraft, and then we're gonna left click, or if you're on Xbox, you're gonna hit A. If you're on PlayStation, you're gonna hit X. You're gonna click on this. You're gonna click on the MEDBREW. Okay, there's nothing in right now. There shouldn't be. We can actually turn it off. It just for safe measures. So nothing's gonna be made. Medi boy has already thrown the narcotics. He tried to throw in the tinto berries. Great. This is exactly where we need to be. Now, medical brew. Okay, the medical brew. You're gonna again left click down here at the bottom. You're gonna see set autocraft item MEDBREW, and we're gonna set that. It's gonna show up orange because we just set it up. Now we have nothing in. We're gonna head and go on and turn on our cooker. It's gonna start making MEDBREW. Okay, excellent. We're gonna go ahead and take some MEDBREW out. I already have some MEDBREW in my inventory, so I'm not. Where did our robot go? He's just running around like crazy. We're gonna go into his inventory with the MEDBREWS. We're gonna add as input so that he picks it up. Right. So now we have enable automatic withdrawal. He's gonna be able to pick up these MEDBREW, and we want him to take it over here to the fridge, right? This is where we want. So we're gonna go ahead and place these right here, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna change the value to 80. Okay, we're gonna change the fridge value input to 80, and we're gonna remove that and put this back on our hotbar. And now with this, we're gonna leave the automatic withdrawal off. We don't want him pulling MEDBREWS out of the fridge. We want him, in fact, placing the MEDBREWS in here. Okay, so now we have MEDBREWS. We have the plant enabled, so he's going to be able to withdraw automatically as the plant or as the berries come in. He's going to throw them in here. It's going to make the MEDBREWS automatically because we have all these narcotics in here. It's going to make the MEDBREW. The MEDBREWS are going to be right here. He's going to grab the MEDBREW in real time. It's going to be in his inventory. As you can see, the MEDBREWS are now in his inventory. And then he should make his way over to the fridge and deposit those 7. Just like so. In real time, that is how you can craft and make a MEDBREW farm and be self-sufficient without ever having to lay your hands on any tinto berries, on any narcotics outside to fill up your daddies. And this can be mass produced, and you can even implement You know, you can add a vault over here and add fertilizer, so he keeps filling up the crop plot with fertilizer, you know, so it doesn't, you know, die or anything like that. But right here, right now, that is your MEDBREW farm in a quick, short tutorial, unofficial. I hope this works out wonderfully for everyone who watches this. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and make sure you guys come to the live stream. Everything that I do on live stream can be replicated here on the YouTube. Or if you guys have specific items or tames that you'd like to see me acquire and show you guys how to do those as well, I'll do that. All right, until next time, peace.